everybody, just finished up upper pull. So that was actually the final resistance training of Half-Life. Slight modification I made. The last set, so week 4, same exact workouts as week 3 in regards to techniques and the setup. He just switches up the exercises. And in fact, I think a lot of the times when I looked at the workouts, I was kind of like, I think last week's exercises and everything were more something I preferred. But in Athlean-X style, he switches it up. Truthfully, I think this is another one of those workouts, the month of Half-Life, that changes enough that if redundancy doesn't bother you too much, you could get far more than 30 days out of this program. So, a new move that we'd never seen was the squat cleans. We've seen the clean and press a couple different times, but the squat clean was first time I've seen it in an Athlean-X program. And this past week utilized the landmine attachment on my power rack. Besides that, again, today's with the upper pull, I made one modification. For the biceps, I flopped the moves because he had it set up where the no money curls were your decay set, and then the body weight reclining curls, so whether you do that with cables, a TRX system, or for my situation here, barbell in the power rack setup, to utilize that 1.5 rep scheme 3 times, 3 sets with the body weight recline curl, I just knew this is one of those moves that is difficult for me. So just doing the decay sets was plenty with my legs bent, feet flat on the floor. If you're gonna do it the traditional way that he has it set up, of course you do that 1.5 rep, and that 1.5 rep is actually the way that you would modify your weight, is to have your legs straight out on your heels. And then when you go to your traditional, and you would do 1.5 reps, and then to go to your traditional rep style, you would bend your knees and put your feet flat on the floor and support your body weight a little more with your lower half. Again, those are difficult for me in the modified version as it is, so that's why I flip-flop those 2 moves and just turn the no money curls into my doubling sets. Then, leg workout. So if you recall last week, loved the leg workout. This week, took a look at it and was like, here we go again. The heel touch and the 1.5 dumbbell step-ups. I did play around down here and found that utilizing my chair for the 1.5 reps on the dumbbell step-ups was very helpful. I could situate myself with the back of the chair, that if I went to wobble, I could steady myself with the back of that chair, and that was very, very helpful. Then, and weight-wise, I don't even think I used any sort of dumbbells on those. Again, with the heel touch, yes, I don't even know the entire name of it. I'll insert it here, but the heel touch, I did not use dumbbells, it was just body weight, because both of those moves are heavy balance moves. And then I believe I modified that workout as well. I went back to those narrow grip deadlifts that I really enjoyed last week. And that's it in regards to that workout, the leg day. Whew, everybody, just finished the second attempt of that half dead challenge, which is taking your time that it took you to complete 400 reps. So like the AX1 400 challenge, 4 exercises, 100 reps a piece. Break it up in however you would like, time yourself. First time around, Took me longer than expected. Took me 21:45. So in the half dead challenge second time around, half that number, so my number capped me at 10:52, and you have to do half the number of reps, so 200 reps of those 4 exercises. And I don't know I like the countdown more than the count up. I feel like I set a timer and I can see that time and really limit my breaks and time my breaks, rather than when it's counting up, you're just kind of, it just doesn't, you're racing a clock, but just you're not racing it to the countdown. And time isn't up in that respect. You can just keep adding time to it. So again, felt good. It was intense. My heart was racing. No side cramp this time, but doing, 200 less reps. So that's a significant number. Hey everybody, I just finished the Radioactive challenge. And yeah, it sucked as much as I knew it was going to. So 4 moves. I think I've already explained this, but 4 moves. There is a 3-minute, 21-second soundtrack that's in the portal or on the workout page in the app. And woof. First and foremost, it's like any other challenge, you can score it. I'm not scoring it, I'm just trying it, seeing how it goes. And I had bailout plans for every move, and I utilized them. Push-ups I knew was just gonna be a disaster, because first off, he demonstrates the full 3-minute, 21-second soundtrack to push-ups, traditional style, obviously Jeff doing them, and he was huffing and puffing at the end and just saying how difficult it was. Okay, so if you're struggling, no way in hell am I gonna get it. So luckily, having 0 push-ups are a very big part of 0, and there's multiple levels to 0, and I've looked at them. So I already knew some different ways to modify a push-up. My original plan going into it was incline push-ups, because what happens is the whole idea behind this challenge is to maximize time under tension. So the song starts out and you're fully extended. When that radio signal goes off, you go down. You hold it until that radio signal plays again, and then you go back up. And that's all you're supposed to do for 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Oh, okay. So knowing that, as I said, I did incline push-ups. There were a couple of times, even in my incline push-up, I was like, I can't get out of this. I'm dying here. So by the end, I was doing knee incline push-ups. So then we move on to Bulgarian split squats, which counts as 2 of the 4 moves, because you gotta do your right and then your left. With that one, again, signaling, going down, coming up. When you come up, you're not supposed to come up all the way. You're supposed to still keep a little bit of tension on it. Cheated there too. Came all the way up and gave myself a break. And the other thing I would do is I would kind of alternate between going straight down or like a leaning split squat, just to adjust which muscles were doing the work, because that one was difficult as well. Finally, plank. Knew this one was gonna get modified, because he's had another workout, and I believe it was an NXT, you had to hold plank for a decent amount of time. And I noticed that after so long of holding plank, my form will start to break, and I can feel it, and my back was hurting the following day. So I decided that's not what I want to achieve here. So the way that this challenge is written is you are to be in forearm plank that whole time. When that radio signal goes off, that's when you might raise your, you raise opposite arm and leg, as a staggered, hold that. Radio signal goes off, you go back down to both arms, both legs. When the radio signal goes back off, you switch arms and legs. There was no way without my back probably being sore tomorrow. So what I did, and it actually did work out, I didn't know how well it would transition, was I would do bird dog when I was supposed to be holding out an arm and a leg. And then, just it's written, I'd go back into the forearm plank. And then when it signaled again, I'd switch, I'd get back up in bird dog and switch the legs. Arm and leg. So, I mean, is the way it's written, I would have failed that challenge miserably, but again, I completed it, and that's always my goal. So that wraps up half life training, and that completes the 3rd month of Athlean-X NXT. Next month 4, is called Breaking Point, and we are switching up the entire protocol. And I will see you for month 4, Breaking Point.